Santa Rosa, California. Gary Wysocki, Renee Wysocki.
Hi.
Hi, Ron Walmhoff from Oxnard, California.
Nolan Day from John Burroughs High School.
This is my wife, Karen.
What do you remember most about high school?
Smacking around Ron Wymhoff on the football field. No, actually having a great time all through junior high and in high school with these guys, even though we went to different high schools. Great bunch of guys.
What's that? What do I remember? Oh, God. Just, yeah, the cheerleaders. Definitely the cheerleaders, yes.
Where you been, Mark?
The rah-rah was nice. I guess it was too short a time.
What'd you end up doing after high school? Whatever became of you?
I got out of town. That saved me. I went to San Diego State, and now I'm in Santa Rosa. I've got my own business, got a little girl, and I ride my mountain bike as much as possible.
What about you?
Well, I did a lot of things on a lot of bars and stuff, and then I'm working for the studios now, and I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico, working on a new TV series called Earth 2. Yeah, I've been there for 5 months, and we'll be there for another 5 months.
Anything you'd like to say to everyone here tonight?
Yeah, I just hope everybody has a good time, and glad to see everybody again.
What about you?
Well, anyway, have a great reunion, and we'll see you at the 25th, too.
There you go. See you at the 25th.
Hello, my name is Dan Engel. I'm living in the city of Redlands, San Bernardino County.
What's one of your best memories of high school, Dan?
Oh, having a lot of good friends and a lot of good times, listening to the band play the music at halftime, getting rowdy in the stands.
What'd you end up doing after your high school days?
Oh, I went to school for 2.5 years and found out that wasn't to my liking, and decided to get married and get into construction.
And you still in that today?
Yes, I'm still in construction, staying busy, working in the city of Northridge and all kinds of earthquake repair.
How's it coming?
Excuse me? Oh, it's staying pretty busy. The earthquake gave us quite a bit of work, and it's a bad thing that the earthquake happened, but it's a good thing for all of us contractors out here that don't have any work.
You having a good time tonight?
Tonight's having a lot of fun tonight.
A lot of familiar faces?
I'm enjoying meeting the people that I haven't seen for a long time. Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Gary Scott. I live in La Cañada, not too far away.
What's one of your fondest memories about high school?
It has to be dating my wife now, who is a few years younger, and also the friendships that I developed. Especially a close friend, Steve Walcott, who is deceased, but fond memories of him.
What'd you think when you first saw your wife?
Is this on video? Okay. The same I think now. It's great. Yeah.
So what do you like to do now in your spare time, Gary?
Our two boys keep us pretty busy and accommodate most of the spare time. But we like outdoor activities.
Anything you'd like to say to everyone here tonight?
The pictures. Oh, yes, I'm supposed to show the pictures here. Here's the spare time, right here. Okay. Well, just good to see everybody. It's great memories.
Okay, Bart Parnes, I'm living in Long Beach.
Hi, I'm Richie Boyd. I'm living in Madison, Wisconsin, and I'd like you all to eat more cheese because it pays my salary. Thanks very much.
What's one thing you remember about high school?
One thing I remember about high school, I remember those agonizing long summer days, you know, when we had to sit in math class, no offense, but, you know, I remember.
I don't remember very much. I think
Don't say it, don't say it. The Republicans are back in office.
Oh, God, I took too many drugs. That's why I don't remember. Okay.
Whatever happened to you? What'd you end up doing after high school?
I'm a high school teacher now.
How has high school changed since then?
The kids have more difficult names to pronounce nowadays.
What am I doing now? I'm what we call a techno-weenie, technically speaking. I work with computers.
You having a good time tonight?
Oh, I'm having a blast. How about you? Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Hi, this is Brian Varner. I'm living in Santa Rosa, Sonoma County.
And what's one thing you remember about high school, Brian?
Had a lot of fun. I guess it was for a while. No, high school was a lot of fun for me. Really enjoyed it.
What'd you go on to do after your high school days?
I went to college, then sort of kept conforming after that, you know. Now I'm lawyering.
You having a good time here tonight?
Very good time.
Do you recognize a lot of people here?
Quite a few. Yeah, quite a few. It's really
Who are you looking forward to seeing in particular tonight?
my buddies from the water polo team.
How do they all look?
Great. Doing great.
I'm Mary Eagleton, and I live in Santa Cruz.
What's one of your fondest memories of high school?
Randy, don't go. Randy, come back. Everything was memorable about high school. High school was wonderful.
Who are some of the teachers you remember?
Mrs. Cannon was terrific. So was Mrs. LeBlanc.
What'd you end up doing after high school? What are you doing now?
I teach first grade now. I've been doing that for a long, long time. Yeah.
Did you ever think you'd be a teacher back in high school?
Not a clue. No.
Yeah, married, have children?
Single, no kids.
Anything you'd like to say to everyone before we go?
It was great. Thanks to everybody who put this on. It was really a lot of fun. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
I live in Las Vegas.
And how'd you end up in Las Vegas, Linda?
Out of what?
How'd you end up in Las Vegas?
My ex-husband, and when I was still married, my ex-husband and I moved there. He had a job there, and we ended up in Las Vegas.
So what do you remember most about high school, Linda?
Not much.
All right, what'd you do after high school? What'd you end up doing?
Don't lie to the mic. I got married. I moved to San Francisco, and we ended up moving to Las Vegas. Now I'm divorced, and I have a great boyfriend that I'm very happy with, and I have 3 children.
Is there any places you've traveled to besides San Francisco and Vegas?
I've been all over Mexico. I've been to San Francisco. Well, I live in San Francisco. I've been to Texas, New York, all around the country, yeah.
How does Burbank compare to Las Vegas?
Very different. Las Vegas is a 24-hour town. Burbank closes about 8 o'clock at night. Shuts down.
Is there anything you'd like to say to everyone here tonight?
Hi, here I am, and nice to see you.
Really rude. Hi. I am Joe Lan Cicero, and I am living still, believe it or not, in beautiful downtown Burbank.
I am Kevin Hill, and I just moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
How do you like it in Albuquerque as opposed to here?
Great. There's no riots, there's no floods, there's no OJ, it's great. It's real quiet. It's real nice.
What do you remember most about high school?
What do I remember most about? It was probably the best. It was the most carefree time of my life. I can remember saying that to my friends at the time, that this was it, and it really was. You didn't have to worry about who. You didn't have to wash your clothes. You didn't have to pay bills. It was great. That's what I remember most about it.
You didn't realize it at the time, but there was a simplicity to life. You know, basically, your number one. Oh God! Okay, you had 2 things. You had to make sure you didn't get caught, and make sure your papers were in on time. I mean, when you think about it, those are basic 2 responsibilities compared to the mountains of things we have to tear about now.
And the first one's more important than the second, correct?
Oh yeah.
All right, what'd you end up doing after your high school days?
Went to college. Yeah. I went to the California Institute of the Arts. Yeah, and I had a really good time there. It was a great school. Yeah.
I kind of bypassed the college and went right into working in the computer field and also in the defense field. I ended up being married for a while to one of the girls out of the graduating class of '74, but that's kind of gone on its way. But and now I'm doing sales right now in Albuquerque for professional audio products.
What do you like to do in your spare time for fun?
In my spare time, I'm into astronomy and computers.
Well, you see, my job is my life. It's fun. I have a creative job where I get to draw and create. Oh, excuse me? I am an Imagineer. I create rides and shows and things for Disney. And so I basically get to play all the time. So even my spare time's kind of filled with that, because the line between work and play and free time is all blurred because it's all just fun.
Anything we may have recognized that you've done for Disney?
Yeah, in Anaheim, in Disneyland, I designed Toontown. Yeah, and I've designed projects in Europe and Japan, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there's somebody enjoying something that I've designed. So it's a pretty cool thing.
Anything you'd like to say to everyone here tonight?
We look really good. I'd say 90% of the people I've met look better now than they did at 10 years or even in high school. Really. And there's a sense of serenity that's really cool. You know, people are really comfortable with themselves, and that's good.
I'm just glad to see everybody here, and glad everybody is still safe and sound. That's about it.
I'm Sandy Williamson, and I live in Santa Clarita.
I'm Sharon Stockman, and I live in Burbank, California.
What's one of your best memories of high school?
The band trip.
The Europe band trip. It had to be the best.
Whatever happened to you? What did you end up doing after high school?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What became of me?
What did you do after high school?
I went to school. I graduated college with a BS, and I went to work. Got married. I work at Universal right now.
And I went to college, and then I became a mom, and I went to work. Computer operator.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
What spare time?
She has kids. There is no spare time.
What do I like to do for fun? Oh, gosh. He knows.
It involves handcuffs. You having a good time here tonight so far?
You know this man. Oh, yeah. It's been great. It's been great.
Having a lot of fun.
Anything you'd like to say before we go?
I hope we see each other again in 5 years.
It's been a great class, and I hope we'll see each other again real soon.
He's also a 74 graduate.
And what do you remember most about high school?
Just goofing around with my friends.
What about some of the teachers?
Mr. Azine was a lot of fun, and Mr. Haynes.
What are you up to now, Luann? What do you do?
I have 3 girls, and I'm just raising my girls.
What about for fun, spare time? What do you like to do?
All kinds of things, I don't know.
Is there anything you'd like to say to everyone before we go?
No, just nice to see everybody and having a great time.
My name's Diane Caggiano, and I live in Toluca Lake.
And what is one of your best memories of high school, Diane?
Graduation.
Happy to get out of there?
Yes.
What'd you end up doing after high school?
I went in the Air Force.
And what about after that?
After that, I now work as an account executive for a software company.
Is that going good for you?
It's going well.
How was your experience in the Air Force? Yeah?
It was okay. I wish I knew then what I knew now. I wouldn't have done it. I was young.
What do you like to do for fun nowadays?
What do I do for fun nowadays? Oh my goodness. Outdoor things, hiking and walking, reading. Boring life in general.
Is there anything you would like to say before we go here?
God, everybody looks great. That's great. Awesome.